Morning, well, it's Hippy Trev here. So I thought I was heading up to Rocky today, but as always a change of plans, so roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Right, morning, well, it's Hippy Trev here. I actually thought I was heading up to Rocky today, but I spoke to Kit Kat yesterday, and she had to come back down in a couple of days' time to finish packing up the house and blah blah blah. And basically, if I was going up there, I was only going to be able to. I was only going to be up there like a day, maybe two at the most. So we've put off. I've put off going back up there to a Sunday now. I think I'm actually going to be following her up, meet her over in Gympie. And so today I'm going down to Gympie. I need a ride. I want to test out the audio on that little GoPro 5, that little one I showed you yesterday or the day before up the front. And now I'm pretty sure I've got audio happening. Won't know until I get home and edit, of course. And I'm going to take Darren his Shockies back that were fucked. And I've got to be down there early. He said he's not only going to be home till 11 a.m. It's just gone, I think it's 6:30 now, 6:45. And I'm going to see if I can swap for a few other bits and pieces. And 132. Remember that, 132 tooth belt. So let's go. It's going to be like 36 plus up here. Probably a little bit cooler than Gympie. Up here it's going to be about 36, 38. No jacket again today. You can already hear me collars flapping against my helmet. I'm looking forward to today actually. I've got no gloves on. And my MCW tattoo is somewhat exposed. So yeah, I just want to first big shout out to Jules. Welcome to my channel, mate. I'm glad you found me. I got your message yesterday, late last night or this morning. Oh, that's going to piss people off. Telling that you finally found me. So, and Recycled Hooligan, I'll put a shout out to you too. As in, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit it, but I'm actually subscribed to Shade Tree Surgeon and Shay Leasing. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit it, but I am. And I get on there on like their premieres, get into their chat, do the usual morning from down under. And Jules has started responding to me. RC Hooligan has been responding to me for a while, and also saw my page. And we were in the chat on Josh's Shade Trees the other day. Recycled Hooligan sort of put out there on the chat that they should come and check me out. So thanks for that. Alright. So hope you have a good run. No skippies. Let's get it on. knew I could smell this shit. I could taste it in my mouth. Sometimes these speakers, these microphones work in both speakers. Sometimes you only get a mono. I can't do anything about it, I don't know. I just can't. You know, I plug them in. They either work properly or they don't. I don't use the JC mic on the bike, especially when I'm running two cameras. Because the volume level is totally different. Grid 12, the last one, 12 grids. Pretty sure this is the last one. Oh, I don't like this very much. So that was 12 grids we've just come across. And we're about to hit the worst bloody 6Ks of shit. Although seeing that crater gives me high hope that they've done this road. Sometimes it's actually corrugation. Sometimes it's actually worse when they've graded it. It's slippery. And there's a film of dust all over it. Like, oh, I hate this bit of it. And I've got the sun pouring shadows literally all over it, so I can't really pick the surface. If you're on an adventure bike, you just fucking fly along it. You do 100k along here. Not me. Not on this. I'm hanging on with both hands and with grooves out. I can just feel the front wheel moving around. I don't feel like falling over today. And I can also feel the oxy's kicking in. I've had no sleep. I've had 3 hours sleep in 2 days. Oxys before I left home, so I'm starting to feel them kick in now. Office chair. Oh, fucking nowhere. Oh, shit. And if someone comes over the hill right now, they're just going to take me out. Oh. Just don't like this one. Still better than the last time I rode down. The potholes were so bloody deep, the bike was disappearing in them. The bike was riding like a goddamn rigid, so I felt it just smashing the shit out of my bike. I'm half thinking of going home by a scary burrow, actually. I've worked it out. I just had a good look at the road. It's like I'm riding on marbles. So you got all these little round stones everywhere, and it's just like riding on marbles. Oh, crikey. Come on, hopefully this is over soon. riding on bloody marbles. Four-wheel drive coming. What the fuck's a Harley doing out here? A multi-million-dollar Logan? I think we're about to hit the benchmark. Oh, just in time. Truck. Woo! Hot dog, we made it. Holy shit. Mustang up in front. Battery on one of my cameras about to die, so I'll pull over somewhere. So from here we should go down the other side, short run down the road to a little place called Gympie. Then some very hilly, nice roads all the way out to Darren's. Now, I'm bringing these shocks back. Normally, I've been dealing with Darren for over 3 years, with a lot of parts on him. Most of these bikes are bloody slaughterhouse cycle Darren cross parts on this bike. Kept the bike going for 3 years. It's the first time he's never offered to actually refund anything, so I'm not sure how he's going to feel about giving these Shockies back. They were fun, there's no doubt about it. So I don't know how he's going to feel about giving them back and trading for parts. So I'm thinking I'm going to get I might get a spare belt. I mean, they don't snap very often, but I've already had one snap in the driveway, or in the shed. So I'm going to see if he's got a belt there, 132 tooth belt. At least I've got it hanging up in the shed. There were the last one, the one I've got on him now is the one he sold me. I got that for $100. I paid $250 for the shop. And I'm hoping to get a dash, because my dash has got cracks and a bit bent and buckled. So maybe another dash. And hopefully he's got a miles an hour speedo down there for working trip meter. So I'm hoping to swap these Shockies back to those 3 items. Yeah, the other thing we're doing, I can just hand it back, but I know I've got $250 credit. Well, I might not need that credit for a couple of years. If I'm down in Victoria or somewhere in Australia, well, I need a part. I know you're closer to the find that he's honest. Never had any misdealings with him, so I'd rather go home and I really want to come home and spend drive belt. Solar panels, unbelievable. We played his car, he got done for something. miles on the clock and filled up. Camera facing forward's got no audio because I'm charging it while I'm riding. Didn't have a miles an hour speedo, but I got a really good 132 tooth belt, and I got another dash. And he said he's got a bike there that he was wrecking. Yeah, he's got a bike there that he's wrecking with a miles an hour speedo in it. He's just not sure if the bike's been sold. And he said if the bike's sold, and if not, he'll scrap it and he'll keep the speedo for me, so that's pretty cool. And I've got the speedo I bought that I put on, that was a 2-to-1, and he's given me another speedo hub. So if I want, I can go that route. Maybe that speedo will work, and so I can use the 2-to-1 with a different drive cob. Alright, let's head for home. hope no one comes up my arse. I hope no one comes at me. So while we're tooting along nice and slow, I'd like to have a little bit of a chat. So Darren was a little bit upset. Oh shit, look at this guy coming at me. Fucking dust everywhere. So I got into Darren's and he was just a little bit upset that I mentioned that the Shockies he sold me were basically fucked, which is what they were. And he said, oh, you give me a bad name, man. Well, not really, because so yeah. And I'm like, no, man, I was just saying that you shocked the fuck. Now, we all know when you buy second-hand parts, there's a risk involved. So after fucking around these shocks for like, I think I've spent a week or more trying to get them right, and settings and trying, and it took me a week to realise that, you know, and after that really horrid run I had to Bundy, it finally got to me right, okay, the last thing I want to do is pull these bloody shocks out again and put the old ones back in, which is what I had to do. So when I finally realised that, okay, these shocks are fucked, I sent Darren a message saying, oh, you know, them Shockies I got off here, they're a little bit fucked, mate. And the first thing that Darren did was say, bring him back, mate. I'll change him for another set for you. Straight up. Didn't hesitate, didn't try and deny it. The first thing he said was, fuck, bullshit. I'm sorry, breaks to me. The first thing he said in the message was, mate, bring him back and I'll swap him for another set for you. And then I don't know what I said. He said, look, mate, I'll tell you what, if you can't get down here, I'll even post them up to you. And then you just bring the old ones back when you can. So, alright, he sold me a set of shocks that were fucked. That's, you know, like I said, risky parts, but the main thing I want to get across, look, Darren, I've been buying off Darren for 3 years. Always looked after me, never had a fucking problem. And the fact that I actually upset him with that video, like one of his mates rang out and said, oh, this guy's just shit canned your fucking stuff. And all, I didn't mean it like that. Basically, you know, he sold me a set of fuck shocks. That's what happened. Oh, look at this fucking four-wheel drive. Fucking slow down, you cunt. And, you know, and when I messaged him and just said, you know, oh, mate, you know, those shocks I got off you a couple of weeks ago, they're a bit fucked. The first thing he said was, bring them back. I'll swap them straight away. And then I think a couple of weeks later I mentioned that, well, I put my old ones in and they're fine. And he said, well, that's all right, bring them back and swap them for something else. So, what I like about Darren, there's no bullshit with him. And like I said, the first thing he said was, bring them back. Not a problem, mate, just bring them back. And you don't want them, or you don't want another set to change over, swap them for something else, which is exactly what I did today. Went down, got myself another drive belt. I'm pretty sure we counted the teeth out right, 132. So I've got a spare main drive belt, not pulley belt, but like the drive belt from the back wheel to the gearbox. So I've got a spare drive belt now that I can hang in the shed, and I also got another dash off it. The only miles an hour speedo he had there was one on a bike. He wasn't sure if he sold the whole bike or he's scrapping it. He said straight away, mate, if I'm scrapping the bike, there's a speedo there for you. So, and then also he gave me the front, he gave me another front wheel drive, speedo drive. So I bought that 2-to-1 speedo, which was for a 21-inch wheel. And when I put it on the bike, it just threw everything out. So he gave me another speedo drive to put in the front wheel. Hopefully I can put that in without having to pull the whole front of the bike apart. And see if that works with my speedo, the one that I bought. That was a really nice little speedo, and it's got a very good working trip meter. I mean, this speedo works, but well, I had to manufacture this one to make it work. But anyway, so Darren, mate, Darren, sorry that I pissed you off, mate. I wasn't shitbagging your stuff. And shit, 90% of half of this bike's made out of all your parts. And I've never had a problem until, yeah, alright, he told me a set of shit jobs. And I'm like, that's alright, that's what happens. And like I said, the first thing he said was, bring it back. No arguing, no quill, no qualms, just straight up, bring it back, slot for an LC, not a problem. And like I said, and then he even offered to post them to me, just to like, get me out of trouble, because he thought, you know, maybe I, you know, and bring the other ones back whenever. So, anyway, if I ever need bike parts, he's the first person I always call, and there's not very often he either hasn't got what I need, or the parts he's selling me have never really been that bad. So anyway, rant over. About to hit a little bit of bitumen. Gravel, and then we're 12 cattle grid, another 12 cattle grids on the way home, and I've got that wet road works to ride through. Well, that 6 gauge went quicker than I expected. Maybe he's off chatting all the way through, I don't know. Uneventful ride home, which is always good. Now, what are these clowns doing? A few bikes in town today. Deb's husband. Yeah. He's a good bloke. Rightio, worlds. Safely home in the driveway. That was a good run. Even the shitty gravel down at Waluka wasn't too bad after all that. Oh, touchdown home. Woo, hot dog. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, got myself another dash in way better condition than mine, and even's got the rubbers. My dash is all split through there and all the globes are cracked. Not that it matters anyway, because none of my dash lights even light up anyway. And I'm pretty sure I did the count right. 132 tooth drive belt. That'll be hanging on the wall in case I need it, which is bloody brilliant. And he said he'll keep that Speedo for me, but overall, look there, he looked at that. Oh, he did give me that drive cog, but I probably can't find it. He looked at those two parts on the ground and said, well, that's 250 bucks right there. And he's sort of almost right in a way, because you go and buy a drive belt off Harley, you're looking $400 for another fucking belt. Where's that part? It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Ah, there it is. So he also gave me this. So this may or may not match up with my 2-to-1 Speedo that I've got sitting there in the cupboard. So anyway, he just gave me that, and he's still gonna see about that other Speedo if the bike gets scrapped or not. But anyway, right our world. So as I was saying before, big shout out to Jules who come and found me. I got your message late last night. Welcome aboard. Recycled Hooligan, another one from the Shade Tree Surgeon group. Welcome aboard too, mate, and everyone else. Nev, thanks for ringing me yesterday, letting me know you got that. And yeah, so safely home in the drive, and I'll be interested to see what the sounds like on the little GoPro 5 up front. So anyway, worlds, I think it's only just gone like a bit after 10 o'clock in the morning, and I've already done. So right now, worlds, 87 miles on the clock, 65 miles when I pulled up. So so that's about 150 mile round trip today. So that's not too bad, and home by a bit after 10 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, well, it's 150 mile round trip today, or a bit over thereabouts. I just could have kept going today. It was just wonderful out there. So anyway, worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll catch you later. Bye.